What's up guys, it's Trinae aka TJ for Beauty here, back with another video. Even though I don't want to make excuses, but I honestly have been going through so much just in my life. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of things have just been going on that have been weighing heavy on my spirit and have been emotionally taxing. I just haven't been in the best space to be able to get in front of the camera and, you know, just have, because I have to have high energy for you guys. Like, I can't come on here all dry and somber. And I also haven't been really super inspired lately to like do makeup looks, but recently I went makeup shopping because I found some products that I wanted to get, which are the STILA liquid eyeshadows. I really wanted to try those, and so I went out and picked those up along with a couple of other things. And I also know that prom is coming up. You know, I love doing glam makeup looks. I wanted to come back on here and do a video for you guys to kind of give you ideas or inspiration for like prom looks. And prom season starts in like April, so I know a lot of girls are like thinking about what colors they're going to wear, and I'm sure you've already had your dresses and things picked out and all that good stuff. So if you want to see how I got this look using the STILA liquid eyeshadows, then keep on watching. Alright, so I'm just going to apologize for this lighting in advance. I had my filming equipment in the car, or my lights in the car, from a photo shoot I did a couple of weeks ago. And when I was bringing in my lights, I dropped one of my bulbs and it fell on the floor and cracked. So right now I only have one of my box lights. I'm hoping that we can still push through. I already filled in my brows. That snatched brow trend is kind of like over. I just filled them in with the NYX micro brow pencil, and I used the color brunette, but I feel like for me it's a little bit light, so I think I'm gonna go back and get it, and I think it's espresso is the next shade. Starting off the eyes, I'm just going to prep my lids with the Tarte Shape Tape, and of course you can use eyeshadow primer or, you know, concealer, whatever it is that you normally use to prime your lids for shadow. Alright, so once that's done, I'm going to use my 35O palette, and for my transition color I'm going to use the color Tan. Actually, this is a 35O too, sorry. I'm just going to take that on a fluffy blending brush and go into the crease, and I'm swiping back and forth. Today I'm going to go for something a little bit more dramatic. I got some new products and I want to test them out, and I think I'm going to go for a cut crease look, so I'm just dragging this out a little further past the brow, just a little bit. I hate when I have a bun because I always look bald. Like, it looks so weird because it cuts off half your head. Now I'm going to go in with the same brush, and still in the 3502 palette, I'm going to use the color Ablaze and put that right over top of where we applied the first color, Tan. Using that same brush, I'm now going to go into the color Heat, and then this time I'm going to come a little bit further down. Now I'm using a more, not as dense but still fluffy brush. I'm just going to blend out the edges. I always have to do this because of my eyelids, so I can like get in there to blend it. I'm gonna go into Spice just so that I can deepen it up a bit. And I'm gonna take the other loose fluffy brush to blend out the edges. And then I'm gonna go in with the color Rich. And instead of doing the motions back and forth, I'm just gonna like pack that right in the crease. Guys, my life has been a roller coaster ride. Like, I don't even have any other word to describe what's been going on, but I haven't really been inspired creatively to want to film, so that's kind of like been the hold up, aside from the fact that I'm procrastination is my middle name, maybe even my first. Like, okay, so for the lid, I got these two, the liquid eyeshadows by STILA. I saw them on Instagram actually, and I was like, I have to have these. I'm just gonna swatch them for you so you can see. They're so pretty, so freaking pretty. I went to Ulta when I was getting new products, like I said, and I only got 2 of them so far because I feel like I got the most wearable shades. They have some that are like more glitter infused, and then they have some that are like more like metallic. And the metallic ones were cool, but I didn't love them as much as I love the glitter ones. I got Bronzed Belle and I got Wanderlust. So this, please excuse my nails. This is Bronzed Belle and this is Wanderlust. And as you can see, Bronzed Belle is more of like a coppery kind of glitter. And the Wanderlust is like a gold with like, or like a champagne with like iridescent kind of glitters to it. Wanderlust is like gorgeous. And I feel like that would look pretty on all skin tones. The Bronzed Belle would too, but I feel like that would be more pretty for like my chocolate girls. Just to keep it kind of in the same color palette, I'm going to use Bronzed Belle. With a flat top concealer brush, the first thing that I'm going to do is, again with the Shape Tape, I'm just going to put some of that concealer on my brush so I can carve out my eyelid. If you're not going to use this on anybody, you can just go straight in with the wand because it has like a doe foot applicator, like, you know, like a lip gloss or a liquid lipstick. But for sanitary purposes, and because I want to use this on my clients, I'm going to take that same concealer brush that I used to apply the concealer to cut the lid and go right over top of where I put the concealer. Look at how pretty. I'm doing like a patting motion because I haven't worked with this before, so I feel like that's the best option. Now the only thing about these is you have to let them dry. That's the only thing because these are really wet, so just be careful with that. Now I'm just kind of perfecting that crease a little bit. And then on the outside, like the outer third of the lid, where I'm going to go into the color Rich. And I'm going to pack that right here. And then I'm going to use a fluffy brush to blend that out. Now that the eyes are done, well, for the most part, I'm going to take another concealer brush and clean up my brows. I'm going to use a little bit more of that Shape Tape and kind of just carve them out at the bottom. And then I'm just going to take a clean, fluffy blending brush and blend that. Okay, for primer, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Glow Lock Illuminating Primer. And then for foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I'm in the shade Caramel Beige, number 209. This is like my favorite. I wouldn't just say drugstore, like this is my favorite foundation that I've tried, but definitely my favorite drugstore foundation. The primer I used once before. I don't know. The verdict is still out on this primer, so y'all have to check back in with me. And of course, all of the products that I use, I'll list them down below. Is this lazy? For concealer, I'm using the Master Conceal by Maybelline. The Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer in the color medium. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my Real Technique sponge. To set my under eye, I'm going to use the Ben Nye banana powder. Whew. Do not be like me, kids. Soda's bad for you. Alright, so to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the color Black. Anytime you do glitter, you always want to use a liquid liner because it just covers it better. Just gonna do a small wing. Yeah, I had to stop because you say a small wing and then a small wing turns into a medium wing and then a medium wing turns into you about to fly away. Since prom is coming up, you know, and this look is kind of like kicking off that, and the eye is kind of dramatic, I'm gonna go dramatic with the lashes as well. And I'm gonna use the Eyelure mink lashes in the style Gilded. While my eyelash glue is drying, I'm going to do the shadow on my lower lid, and with the pencil brush I'm gonna first go in with the color Tan, and then I'm gonna go in with Heat mixed with Brick. And then I'm going to use a fluffy brush to blend it out. Who's texting me? I'm so important today. And then back to the pencil brush, I'm going to go in with Rich. And you want to keep that tight at the lash line. Alright, so I put my lashes on off camera because I can't do that while I'm talking to y'all anyway. If for whatever reason you want like a tutorial on putting on false lashes, then let me know in the comments. I'm going to apply mascara just to blend my lashes with the false lashes. I'm using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless Fiber Mascara. You know, I just got this mascara maybe a month ago. I feel like it's dried out already. And I'm just going to put some on my lower lashes as well. Rimmel got the lower lashes popping a little bit. I mean, I barely have upper lashes, let alone lower. Okay, so I was going to line my waterline with a nude pencil, but I can't find the pencil, and I don't want to do black, so I think I'm just going to leave it as is. For bronzer, I'm just going to go in with the Black Radiance. Pressed powder. Black Radiance pressed powder in Rich Mahogany. I think that's all I'm gonna do for that. I don't necessarily want to do a heavy contour because I haven't been into like the really heavy makeup lately. So, and for highlight, I'm going to go into the Anastasia Glow Kit, the Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and I'm gonna mix the colors Summer and Moonstone. Now, I don't want to go heavy on the contour, but I do love me a good glow. And then for blush, I'm going to go into the e.l.f. blush palette, the dark blush palette. And I'm going to use the lightest shade. Also, for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with the color Summer from the Anastasia Glow Kit as well. Sometimes I apply inner corner highlight, sometimes I don't. Honestly, it just depends on what mood I'm in. Just because the way my inner corners are set up, like. And to set that, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Lastly, for lips, I'm going to use the Black Radiance Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream. This is in the color Let's Toast. Over that, because I want a little bit of gloss, so I'm going to apply the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Peanut Brittle. so this is the final look. Again, I wanted to kind of start the prom, you know, looks and inspiration. Make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video. Again, if you have any suggestions for any other looks you would like to see for the upcoming prom season, don't forget that you can definitely let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, beauties, bye.